all true seekers, and welcome to an adventure that's about to get as mysterious as it gets. Have you ever looked at the back of a dollar bill and wondered about that big ol' eye staring right back at you? Or maybe you've heard those hushed whispers about a society so secret it makes Area 51 look like a leaky faucet. Well, hold on to your hats, because today, we're unearthing the enigma that is the Freemasons. But wait, what's the deal with these guys? The Freemasons have been around since forever, it seems, and they've got more symbolism than an emoji keyboard. We're talking about compasses, all-seeing eyes, and aprons. Yeah, you heard that right, aprons. To really understand the Freemasons, we've got to hop into our time machine and zoom back to medieval Europe. Think knights, castles, and guys with really long beards. Back then, these folks were just stonemasons, but over time, they turned into something much, much bigger. And speaking of big, we've got some heavy hitters in the Freemason Hall of Fame. Ever heard of George Washington? Benjamin Franklin? They weren't just founding fathers. They were card-carrying Freemasons. We'll be peeling back the pages of history to find out what these luminaries had in common with this secretive society. Now, here's where it gets fun. Conspiracy theories. And boy, do the Freemasons have a lot of them. From plotting world domination to hiding the Holy Grail, these folks have been accused of everything. But hold your tinfoil hats, because we're going to separate fact from fiction. But what about today? In a world of smartphones and space travel, does the Freemasonry still have a role to play? We're diving into the present to see how this ancient order fits into our modern lives. But wait, there's more. We've got an exclusive interview lined up with someone who's been on the inside, a former Freemason. He's going to spill the beans, share the secrets, and give us an insider's perspective on the mysterious rituals, brotherhood, and camaraderie that's at the core of Freemasonry. Fasten your seatbelts, because this is a ride you won't want to miss. By the time we're done, you'll have a much deeper understanding of the truth behind the Freemasons. Let's unravel this mystery together. Origins and history. When knights were gallivanting, castles were aplenty, and mustaches were bushy. Picture this: medieval Europe, where skilled stonemasons gathered in secrecy to share their well-guarded trade secrets. These gatherings were like the world's very first backstage pass to the construction industry. Now I know what you're thinking. Stonemasons? Really? But these weren't your everyday bricklayers. These were the OG builders, and they knew their stuff. Over time, these stonemasons formed something like a medieval LinkedIn for master builders, and voila, the Freemasons were born. But here's where it gets interesting. While they started as a bunch of folks who could probably build you a pretty sweet castle, they transformed into something more than just builders. They became a fraternity, a brotherhood that transcended their craft. Imagine a secret society with rituals, codes, and yes, those symbols we've all seen. The compass and square, the all-seeing eye, they weren't just random doodles. They held deep, meaningful significance to the Freemasons. We'll be decoding these symbols later, so stick around. As time marched on, the Freemasons evolved. They weren't just about bricks and mortar anymore. They were about shaping society, quite literally. So here we are, with a history that's as mysterious as it is fascinating, and it's all thanks to those medieval stonemasons with a penchant for secrecy. But what do you think, folks? Can you see the connection between the ancient guilds of stonemasons and the modern Freemasons? It's like a history lesson and a detective story rolled into one. And remember, history isn't just something you read in books. It's something you can explore right here with us. Masonic symbols and rituals. Alright, buckle up, my curious friends, because this is where it gets seriously intriguing. Masonic symbols and rituals. Trust me, this isn't your average game of hide and seek. We're diving into a world filled with cryptic signs and secret handshakes. First up, those symbols. You've probably seen them on bumper stickers, in movies, or even on the back of a dollar bill. The compass and square, the all-seeing eye, they're like the Freemasons' version of emojis, but with way more mystery behind them. So, what do they mean? Well, that's the million-dollar question. The compass and square, for instance, are all about morality and ethics, like keeping your actions within certain bounds. The all-seeing eye? It's like the cosmic big brother, representing divine guidance and wisdom. But wait, there's more. The Freemasons are known for their initiation rituals, and they're not just about dressing up in robes and chanting spells, although that would be pretty cool. No, these rituals are steeped in tradition and symbolism. like a secret language only they understand. Initiates go through a series of ceremonies, and each one is like a step on a mysterious ladder. There are secret handshakes, passwords, and the dramatic raising of the candidate. It's like being in your own real-life adventure movie, and the treasure you're hunting for is a deeper understanding of life's mysteries. But here's the kicker. All these rituals are meant to teach important life lessons, like being a better person and making the world a better place. It's like the Freemasons took self-improvement and wrapped it in a cloak of intrigue. Who said self-help had to be boring, right? Masonic symbols and rituals. They're like the secret sauce of the Freemasons. They add flavor to an already fascinating history. Famous Freemasons. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to drop a truth bomb. The Freemasons aren't just a bunch of folks in funny aprons. No, they've got some A-listers in their club, and you won't believe who's on the guest list. George Washington, the guy on the dollar bill, the OG President of the United States. Yep, he was a Freemason. And I'm not talking about him just popping by for the occasional lodge meeting. He was a card-carrying member, apron and all. But wait, there's more. Benjamin Franklin, the inventor, diplomat, and all-around genius? You guessed it, he was a Freemason too. Imagine him and George Washington sharing some secret handshakes while brainstorming the Declaration of Independence. Now that's a history class I'd want to attend. It doesn't stop there. Mozart, the legendary composer, was also in the Freemason Club. And not to forget our buddy, Sir Winston Churchill, the guy who led the UK through World War II. He had a Freemason's apron hanging in his closet too. So what's the deal with all these famous faces in the Freemason lineup? Well, it's like they were drawn to the Freemasonry's sense of camaraderie, its commitment to self-improvement, and its quest for knowledge. These luminaries saw something special in this secret society. I mean, can you imagine the conversations at these lodge meetings? Hey George, pass the popcorn. I've got a killer idea for a new nation. Or maybe, Wolfgang, hit us with that symphony after we're done with the secret handshake, will ya? It's like the ultimate VIP club, but with a twist of mystery. So here's the kicker. These famous Freemasons weren't just there for the fancy titles. They believed in the values and principles that the Freemasonry stood for. It's like they found a secret key to unlocking their full potential, and they wanted to share that secret with the world. The Freemasons and their star-studded cast of members. It's a history lesson with a Hollywood twist. Conspiracy theories. It's time to dive headfirst into the rabbit hole of conspiracy theories surrounding the Freemasons. And let me tell you, this is where things get seriously juicy. You're minding your own business, reading up on the Freemasons, when suddenly you stumble upon claims of world domination, shadowy puppeteers pulling the strings behind the scenes, and hidden treasure chests worth millions. It's like a Dan Brown novel on steroids. But hold on to your tinfoil hats, because we're about to debunk, unravel, and demystify some of these wild theories. First up, the world domination theory. Some folks out there believe that the Freemasons are secretly controlling governments, banks, and even the media. I mean, come on. If they were that good at keeping secrets, they'd probably have a better strategy for parallel parking. But in all seriousness, the idea of a global Masonic cabal pulling the strings is about as believable as Bigfoot riding a unicorn. Then there's the whole hidden treasures angle. People have long speculated that the Freemasons have hidden away priceless artifacts and ancient knowledge. Think Indiana Jones, but with secret handshakes instead of a whip. But here's the reality check. The Freemasons aren't sitting on mountains of gold or guarding the Holy Grail. Sure, they've got their secrets, but it's more about moral and ethical teachings than hidden treasures. So, why do these conspiracy theories persist? Well, it's like we humans have this itch for mystery and intrigue. We love a good secret, and sometimes we create our own narratives to scratch that itch. But here's the kicker. The Freemasons, with all their symbolism and rituals, have become a canvas for our imaginations. It's like they're the heroes, or villains, of our very own thriller novel, and we're the authors, spinning tales of intrigue and suspense. So, my fellow conspiracy enthusiasts, while the Freemasons have their secrets, it's important to separate fact from fiction. They're not the Illuminati, they're not hoarding treasures, and they're certainly not controlling your Wi-Fi signal. Well, probably not. But hey, the allure of mystery is part of what makes the Freemasons so fascinating. Freemasonry today. Alright, folks, we've unraveled the past, dabbled in symbolism, and even danced with conspiracy theories. But now, it's time to fast forward to the present day and ask the big question: what's the deal with Freemasonry today? A group of folks still wearing those aprons, because, tradition, gathering in mysterious lodges. But it's not all cloak and dagger like you might think. Freemasonry today is a blend of the ancient and the modern. You see, as the world has changed, so has the Freemasonry. It's not about secret societies running the world or hiding treasures anymore. It's about community, personal growth, and dare I say it, being a force for good in the world. So, what do modern Freemasons do? Well, they're not out there building castles, although that would be awesome. They're more like a club for the curious, a brotherhood that values things like integrity, ethics, and self-improvement. And guess what? They're not that secret anymore. You can Google them, find their lodges, and even follow them on social media. So much for the whole secret society thing, right? But here's where it gets interesting. Freemasonry today is a bit like a time capsule. It preserves the wisdom of the ages, those ancient teachings and rituals, and carries them forward into the 21st century. And they're not just sitting around, sipping tea and reminiscing about the good old days. They're actively involved in charitable work, community service, and supporting education. It's like they took the whole making the world a better place thing to heart. So, my fellow curious minds, while the Freemasonry of today may not be shrouded in as much secrecy as it once was, it's still a fascinating journey into the heart of tradition and values. It's a reminder that even ancient societies can adapt and thrive in our ever-changing world. But hey, we're not done yet. A first-hand account from a former Freemason. Stick around, because you won't want to miss what he has to say about life on the inside. Freemasonry's secrets unveiled. We have all been waiting for. It's time to unveil the secrets of Freemasonry. But hold on to your hats, because these secrets aren't what you might expect. It's not about secret handshakes or hidden treasure. It's about something much deeper. To truly understand the heart of Freemasonry, we've invited a very special guest, a former Freemason who has graciously agreed to share his insights and experiences with us. Imagine being on the inside, witnessing the rituals, and feeling the bonds of brotherhood firsthand. You see, being a Freemason is more than just being part of a secret society. It's a journey of self-discovery, a path toward becoming a better person, both within and for the world around you. Our guest will take us on a journey into this world of growth, ethics, and camaraderie. But it's not all serious business inside the Masonic lodges. There's a touch of quirkiness too. Picture this: grown adults donning aprons with the utmost seriousness. It might seem a bit unusual, but it's all part of the rich tapestry of Masonic tradition. Our guest will reveal the values and principles that form the foundation of Freemasonry. It's about striving for moral excellence, promoting charity, and building a community of like-minded individuals dedicated to making the world a better place. So, as we lift the veil on these Masonic secrets, remember that it's not just about uncovering rituals. It's about uncovering the profound lessons that have been passed down through generations. The symbols, the history, the famous faces, the conspiracy theories, and the modern relevance. It's all leading up to this moment of profound insight. Conclusion. Well, my fellow truth seekers, it's time to wrap up our journey into the world of the Freemasons. We've traveled through history, deciphered symbols, explored the lives of famous Freemasons, unraveled conspiracy theories, delved into modern Freemasonry, and unveiled some of the secrets that lie at the heart of this enigmatic brotherhood. But here's the thing. The Freemasons are more than just a collection of symbols, rituals, and conspiracy theories. They're a reflection of our shared human desire for belonging, self-improvement, and the pursuit of knowledge. It's like they've taken age-old traditions, wrapped them up in quirky aprons, and presented them to the world as a reminder that even in our fast-paced, ever-changing lives, there's something timeless about the quest for personal growth and the bonds of fellowship. And let's not forget those conspiracy theories. While they make for great storytelling, they often remind us of our fascination with the unknown, our desire to uncover hidden truths, and yes, our penchant for a good mystery. As we conclude this journey, I want to leave you with this thought. The world is filled with mysteries, some big, some small. But it's our curiosity, our willingness to question, and our shared quest for understanding that make us uniquely human. So, whether you're a Freemason, a conspiracy enthusiast, or just a curious soul seeking knowledge, remember that the pursuit of truth is a journey worth taking. Keep asking questions, keep exploring, and keep embracing the quirks and mysteries that make our world so endlessly fascinating. Well, dear viewers, we've come to the end of this fascinating journey through the world of the Freemasons. But before we part ways, let's take a moment to reflect on the incredible adventure we've had today. We've uncovered the ancient origins of Freemasonry, deciphered the symbolism that lies at its core, and brushed shoulders with some of history's most illustrious figures who walked its path. We've dared to explore the web of conspiracy theories and ventured into the world of modern Freemasonry, witnessing its evolution. And let's not forget that captivating interview with our former Freemason insider, who shared the essence of a world that, to many, remains hidden. It's been a journey filled with twists, turns, and moments that made us question, laugh, and ponder. Remember those aprons? They're not just pieces of fabric. They're a symbol of tradition, a badge of honor, and a touch of quirkiness that makes the Freemasons who they are. So, as we part ways today, let's not forget the lessons we've learned from the Freemasons, the value of brotherhood, the pursuit of knowledge, and the commitment to making the world a better place. I invite you to keep your curiosity alive, keep seeking answers to life's mysteries, and keep exploring the world around you. Whether it's the Freemasons or any other topic that piques your interest, remember that the journey of discovery never truly ends. Thank you for being a part of this adventure with us. Your curiosity and engagement make this journey all the more rewarding. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can continue to bring you more thought-provoking content. Until we meet again, stay curious, stay quirky, and keep shining a light on the hidden corners of our world. Take care, my fellow adventurers, and remember that every day is an opportunity to uncover new truths and embrace the mysteries that make life so wonderfully captivating.